Here are 50 quotes attributed to Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. 1. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. 2. Man sees only what he wants to see, and disregards the rest. 3. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. 4. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. 5. In nature, we never see anything isolated, but everything in connection with something else which is before it, beside it, under it, and over it. 6. Treat people as if they were what they ought to be, and you help them become what they are capable of being. 7. Doubt can only be removed by action. 8. To think is easy. To act is difficult. To act as one thinks is the most difficult. 9. Character develops itself in the stream of life. 10. A man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. 11. We do not have to visit a madhouse to find disordered minds. Our planet is the mental institution of the universe. 12. A person hears only what they understand. 13. Behavior is the mirror in which everyone shows their image. 14. The best slave is a heart that knows how to be free. 15. One ought, every day at least, to hear a little song, read a good poem, see a fine picture, and, if it were possible, to speak a few reasonable words. 16. The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself. 17. Thinking is easy, acting is difficult, and to put one's thoughts into action is the most difficult thing in the world. 18. If you treat an individual as he is, he will remain how he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be. 19. To talk well and eloquently is a very great art, but that an equally great one is to know the right moment to stop. 20. He who possesses art and science has religion. He who does not possess them, needs religion. 21. The way you see people is the way you treat them, and the way you treat them is what they become. 22. Correction does much, but encouragement does more. 23. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. 24. I love those who yearn for the impossible. 25. We are shaped and fashioned by what we love. 26. Nothing is worth more than this day. 27. to think is easy. To act is hard. But the hardest thing in the world is to act in accordance with your thinking. 28. By seeking and blundering, we learn. 29. A clever man commits no minor blunders. 30. Nature knows no pause in progress and development, and attaches her curse on all inaction. 31. Every day one should at least hear one little song, read one good poem, see one fine painting, and, if possible, speak a few sensible words. 32. One sees in the world what one carries in one's heart. 33. The first and last thing required of genius is the love of truth. 34. Nothing is more terrible than ignorance in action. 35. What is not started today is never finished tomorrow. 36. A creation of importance can only be produced when its author isolates himself. It is a child of solitude. 37. To the person with a firm purpose all men and things are servants. 38. The world is so empty if one thinks only of mountains, rivers, and cities, but to know someone here and there who thinks and feels with us, and though distant, is close to us in spirit, this makes the earth for us an inhabited garden. 39. A correct answer is like an affectionate kiss. 40. Nature. We are surrounded and embraced by her, powerless to separate ourselves from her, and powerless to penetrate beyond her. 41. One can be instructed in society, one is inspired only in solitude. 42. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. 43. Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one. 44. To live is to think. 45. The inexpressible depth of music, so easy to understand and yet so inexplicable, is due to the fact that it reproduces all the emotions of our innermost being, but entirely without reality and remote from its pain. Music expresses only the quintessence of life and of its events, never these themselves. 46. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. 47. The coward only threatens when he is safe. 48. A creation of importance can only be produced when its author isolates himself. It is a child of solitude. 49. The soul that sees beauty may sometimes walk alone. 50. Dream no small dreams, for they have no power to move the hearts of men.